We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. TJ Hopkins makes his big league debut right after this. Brandon Williamson, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. Actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-2 is a swinging strike on the slider. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Batting third.
Into the box now. Suzuki.
Number 27.
As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
So he sets him down swinging. Suzuki goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 24 home runs, 56 runs batted in. The 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. Number 25 for him on the year, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya.
Miguel.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Pitch on the way. Popped him up. India has a play. And that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 2, the Reds coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Stroman is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
So striding forward now, number 29, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First offering on its way.
1-0.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Here it comes on 1-1.
No, that's low.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's the team leader in home runs, so he's having a nice year so far. It's always a good feeling when you can lead your team in a category like home runs. I'm sure he takes a lot of pride in that.
In now, Jonathan India. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 18 homers and 71 runs batted in. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Bases are empty, one man out.
Nope.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
1 strike.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
At the plate, Tyler Stevenson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Stroman looks in. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next.
Yan Gomes.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. India is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting seventh.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Stepping in now, Nick Madrigal. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Slider laid off for a ball.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Into the box, Nico Horner. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. And even 20 home runs and 43 RBIs. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
First pitch of the at-bat. Marcus Stroman started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Now here's the pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 3-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, De La Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, number 7. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Williamson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Stroman's ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Racing back the center fielder to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Christopher Morrow. Checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Two and 0 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. On the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. So striding in, Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Trey Mancini is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Number 74 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 74.
At the plate now, Miguel Amaya, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Now at the plate, Jan Gomes. He popped out in his first trip. Matt Merker will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Amaya leads off first with one away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Short hop, but he's out. Great play. Matt Merker will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first.
Into the box now, T.J. Hopkins. And this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues. But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Into the box now, number 74. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. 0-1, here's the pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
The batter, number 29.
So coming to the plate, number 29. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The batter, the second baseman.
At the plate, Jonathan India. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The 1-2. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. The 2-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's a 6-1 game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, De La Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Looking to minimize the damage here. Takes this the other way to right. Suzuki is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Marcus Stroman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Leading off the inning, Williamson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Good hard splitter, but it misses 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now batting, Matt McLean. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready now, T.J. Hopkins. He singled his last time up. Stroman steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Christopher Morrow is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 27.
At the plate, Suzuki. First pitch on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 29.
Ready for another shot now. Number 29. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman.
Digging in, Jonathan India. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Tyler Stevenson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line in right. Suzuki is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds claw. Fernando Cruz takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Trey Mancini will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as it is now 7-3.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Miguel Amaya, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Matt Merker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
Nick Madrigal will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. He's got it to second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in, Nico Horner, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 7 and the Reds 3. Leading off the inning, De La Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First offering on its way. In there at the letters 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
To short. Fielded cleanly. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, number 7.
Standing in, number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Madrigal over to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another chance. Will Benson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Stroman gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a line drive. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Into the box now, Marcus Stroman. He'll be tasked with Mike Tauchman is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Mike Tauchman.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and a strike to count. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Christopher Morrow will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. 0-1 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3. Keenan Thompson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 71.
In now for the Reds, Matt McLean. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, T.J. Hopkins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Line toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
In now, number 29, As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Corner is there, and he puts this one away. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Suzuki. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And a tough way to go down that time as he's retired to start the 8th. Trey Mancini will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Mancini goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the first pitch to him. Miguel Amaya is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Two and 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
The first baseman, number 22, Matt Merker.
Standing in now, Matt Merker. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fouled off. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will return. Julian Merriweather was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan India. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Merriweather, a former San Francisco Giant, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
To the plate now, Tyler Stevenson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
That misses. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Right to him. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, number 44.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, De La Cruz. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. High high and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Countful.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reds. Alexis Diaz comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Nick Madrigal is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 29 is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, Nico Horner. He was a ground out victim last time up. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And that misses as well. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Dansby Swanson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Diaz has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second, and he is out on the tag. Estrada comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
For Chicago, number 56.
Striding in to start the ninth, Williamson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a ball 1-0.
Williamson.
1-1 the count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Matt McLean will be next. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Digging in, Matt McLean. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Estrada has over 40 innings on his line so far, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The left fielder, TJ.
Striding into the box, TJ Hopkins, who bats for the 4th time in his career, having already collected his first hit. Not a bad first day, huh?
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-1. The Reds down to their last strike, and it's fouled away. Fouled off. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Chicago Cubs host road win number 40 on the year. Marcus Stroman notches his 3rd win of the year. Brandon Williamson struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Estrada earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.